Hello there, everyone, and welcome to Pick Up Play, where I am going to move on from doing Dreamcast games or Dreamcast adjacent games because last thing I did was Shadow Gangs. That's what it was called, which I played on the Switch. But I played on the Switch because I got a code because I had backed the Dreamcast version. So as you can see on the screen, this is it's an of the Dead game, of the Dead 2. I guess it's House of the Dead 2. But it's Typing of the Dead, which, although it's showing the original House of the Dead footage as part of the backstory. This is the Curian mansion, and there's Dr. Curian himself. So I essentially, the new House of the Dead, or the House of the Dead remake is coming out. I'm a little dubious about it. I want to play it, I'm curious about it, and it's one of those where it's like the new Switch version is probably cheaper than buying the Saturn version, and I'm not a huge fan of how it looks on that new version, but it probably objectively looks better than the Saturn version did. However, I loved the Saturn version, had it when I was a teenager and loved it, and I wish I still had it. I recently, or the past couple of years, the last couple of years have been, I picked up I found an old CRT in the basement of the building that I'm in, so liberated that, tidied it up, and then bought myself a light gun, and played some Virtual Cop and things like that. I didn't play House of the Dead 2. I don't think I did, because it's probably easier to play the Wii version on the Wii U and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, this is Typing of the Dead. So I'll just smooth my chair. There we go. Very creaky chair. And I consider myself a reasonable typer. Not the world's greatest typer, but a reasonable typer. So, Typing of the Dead, as you can see, you're armed with a keyboard. And I have the PC version of this somewhere as well, but this is the Dreamcast version, although I will admit it's not an official disc, let's say, because I think it's quite expensive. I'd like it though, one day, we'll see, but I feel like maybe I should buy the original House of the Dead before I buy this. But I did get a keyboard earlier this year, I think. Left my keyboard somewhere once, many years ago, my Dreamcast keyboard, left it at university, I think, no idea, haven't seen it for decades, so also not entirely sure where my Dreamcast mouse is, but maybe I'll buy another one of those as well, unless I manage to find it. Here we go. Type or die. Oh, that's nasty that they've typed that into the back of his neck, presumably. Although, people have tattoos. Why can't zombies? So I am going to change this because I'm going to be talking whilst... I'm not going to go overboard, and I'll leave it on easy, but there'll be a lot of unfinished thoughts, right? There'll be a lot of times where I start a sentence and go, so I think the problem with... And, there's going to be a lot of that, because, typing and talking, they use the same part of your brain. You're accessing your words. I've got a degree in psychology. But, you may also pick up quite a lot of keyboard typing and obviously my creaky chair. I'm going to do my best. I've played through the first couple of chapters, but I'm going to start from the start. And it starts off fairly easy with like EE and UN and stuff like that. It does get more difficult, so I will die often, I suspect. When you start, you put your there we go. You put your fingers on a keyboard, and it's not quite in the right position. It's like a millimetre out. You can't just quite get. Oh, every civilian's dying. By the way, I am not quick enough. Also, you'll hear me mutter the keys as well at some point.
James, I tried. Don't underestimate the enemy. James, take this.
They did make Dreamcast backpacks. They should have made them with those batteries on the top as well. Bit of extra room. It's such a niche little reference, but why not? I suppose because it looked fucking stupid, that's why not. But, yeah, oh well. Hello! Okay, can we save this woman? Not him. My god. Sometimes find the pop-up for the items to be distracting as well, like oh, he's dead. Oh well. Whoops. Literally nothing I could have done. Oh. Lost my perfect. Just randomly mashing the keys. I don't know what Weedle is. And also I don't know how to defeat weapons. Okay, I did it right there. That's fine. Yes. Okay, so now you get these mini missions. So you've got to defeat 10 zombies in 30 seconds. It's quite funny what the words are, but oh my god. It gets harder as well if you don't mess up. Oh. It will just get harder and harder and harder. The words get more difficult. Oh, I wasn't quite quick enough. I'm sorry. Sorry, woman. Probably should have just dropped, to be fair. Okay, I've just typed a question mark because he said that with a question mark. So I've just added that in, edited it for him. Or maybe he could have done the take again. Something like G did? So type Zeal's words before Carl attacks you. I feel like this isn't particularly PC as a word that, or as a phrase. This is so much harder than when I was doing it before. Oh shit, shit. Fuck. Oh. Oh, hag. Oh man. Oh well. Okay, that was better. Lay on a mattress is not a phrase I've ever heard before. There we go. Okay, so this Zeal will attack you when the count reaches 0, so you got to type before it runs out. I think there's 3 of them. Piss. Piss. Reading the words sometimes is the problem. Okay, Stagger is easy enough. See how much easier it got because I used to continue, just then got a lot easier. So, sort of got a dynamic difficulty, I guess. What the fuck? When did I turn into a zombie?
What the hell is going on in this city?
Don't know, but it's very similar to the 1998 Curing case.
That case?
James, go and prevent the confusion in the city.
Is it because I died?
Let's meet at Sunset
I don't know, I died. I'm sure I died last time.
We're counting on you, James.
Is it because I picked up an item?
Or fooling around?
So, like I said, I think I'm a reasonable typer, but I'm going to miss average again. Yeah, like, I struggle with these games. Don't remove the memory card. So I used to play House of the Dead 2 all the time. Like, I love House of the Dead 2. I think it's in my top 10 games. Maybe one day I'll do a top 10 games list for the channel or something. I want to avoid lists.
Dogs of the
But
AMS.
why not?
Time
You
they
know,
made a move.
time they made a move. This will take a route I never go down. Like this guy's dead.
Need to hurry.
Okay, what are we looking at? I don't know how you have enough time to do that.
How could anyone
Well, this one was probably dead as well, unfortunately. Sorry, love. Ah, piss. I almost could have saved her. I'm really sorry. Ah. Ah, missed it. Suffer like G did. So the walls have ears, I guess? Okay, cool. Dear me.
What's gonna happen to the city?
We're flying right over the Sunset Bridge.
Rug. That's not how he talks, is it? The Hydrophant? I think that's what it's called.
need to hurry?
Net cruising. Ah. Look at main valve. If I get a mouse. God. Pear-shaped. Okay, cool. If I get a mouse, maybe I can play Half-Life. Jellied soup. Could do with someone reading the words to me, actually. Ah. Oh my god. I was doing shift to hit thingy. Jesus Christ. Terrible. Oh shit. Yes. Cool. Sort of randomly mashed the letters then.
Me! Heard a voice over there.
My friends went inside, but they're not back yet. I told them not to go. Okay, we're probably not doing this. Marxist, yes. Analyst. Artist. Humanist. Sadist. Nudist. Artist. These are all the same thing. Typist. Briss. Oh shit, 6? I wasn't expecting numbers, what the fuck? You don't hear much about liposuction nowadays, do you? Sweet gas on cooking. Okay, better on that one. I'm sorry. You're dead. I'm sorry again, Gus. Okay, well I tried. Muji bar? What the fuck is a Muji bar? Oh my god. Piss. Missed it. Bottom. It'll be millennial now, that one, won't it? Ah! Saved him. Did all right there.
Thank you for rescuing me.
No worries, mate. What if this is what I played forever? Or not forever, for months. What if I just got really fucking good at House of the Dead? Quince. It's not a word I've ever heard.
Amy! Harry!
I was looking for you, James.
What's going on? The city's chaos is increasing.
Well, it's about that.
Or maybe I should be doing this in time of Final Fantasy if the chaos is increasing. Instead, it's the House of the Dead algorithm I'll go for. This kicked the shit out of me before, by the way. You can only attack when its chest is open. Only type when the zombie's chest is open, right? Rough, man. Shit, where's percent gone? I don't know what percent's gone on this keyboard. Oh, it's there. Oh well. Yes. Okay, cool. Good. Oh dear. There we go. Okay, cool. That's one of those phrases that seems shit. He's gonna. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I know where that is now. Cool. Good. Made it easier for me. Okay. So type Hereford's words before he hits you. I still want to finish that thought, but it's not worth it now. This is what I said would happen. Again, it's another one of those phrases that are worse as an adult. They're perfectly innocent phrases, but I'm nearly there in rear entry, you know, without being... But then, foot fetishes. What? I typed that. Maybe this is I blame the keyboard. Dodgy keyboard, second-hand keyboard in it. So, put a veil... insane in the membrane. So we'll take a look at the third chapter. I've not been talking much through this. I think this... Well, I was going to say, I think this holds up alright on, like, upscale to 1080. It's on a real Dreamcast going through the capture kit, all that sort of stuff. It's just, it is a CDR, unfortunately. This is not going to be average, is it? Oh! Oof! Very close to average. Very pleased with that. Considering I died. Yeah, it's one of those you can't really talk while you're typing. It's a problem. But, yeah, it's... I'm amazed. I've said this before. Because they did... Before we go on, I've got 10 seconds. I'll just let it pick for me. They did a Typing of the Dead for that Typing of Has Dead Overkill, which was it's okay. I'm amazed they haven't put this on GOG or something like that. It seems like really easy. Just get the PC version running on modern Windows,
It's been a while, hasn't it?
and that'll do. Like, no one's going to complain about it beyond that. Like, it's such an easy thing. If you've got a computer, you've got a keyboard. It's I don't know.
Well, the 1998 Dream.
It seems easy to me. It's like Choo Choo Rocket should be on everything as an online game. Just, you know, bit of Choo Choo Rocket online for people to play. Why not? You know, seems easy to me.
James, back
I'm not a zombie anymore.
okay.
I thought I got that. Oh well.
Are you all right, James?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hanging on.
Oh. Piss. Oh well, he's dead. We won't play too much longer. Welly, that's a word I've not heard for... I genuinely was just mashing shit then. Okay. Cool. Accuracy's going to be low. Nice task, bro.
Thank you. I'll open the water gate for you.
What? Wasteless. C. Grass. Burns. W. This is... Germanic Spirit. Okay, cool. Turnover. Sparky. Rip off. Oh, shit. Deep piss. Deep. A Thomas. And Payday. Okay. Done. That's redeemed myself a little bit. Sorry, I'm just reading the letters now. No pretense of being carved composed about this.
Seems that Goldman left a message for us.
Lift a message for us.
From Goldman?
I wonder where she's from. Is it South Africa?
On the north side of the city.
Coliseum? Might be a trap. But let's go on.
Piss, missed that. Okay, well they can live. What I'll do is when I get hit, physical and play game spam. You. Oh, I don't think I got any of them. Missed him. Not a zombie still. I don't know why I was a zombie. That's really thrown me.
Okay.
I'll call you when something happens.
Road beats. Wild things. I'm gonna get killed by a bat. MVS. Okay. We will let this count down so I can finish the video. That's Dawn of the Dead. I don't know how often I'm gonna play it, but I would like to buy it at some point. I do like it. The setting up of a keyboard, I don't know, it's not too bad. It's easy enough, I think. I don't know that I'll ever finish it properly without cheating. But I think if you... And House Dead 2, the more you played it, the more... I think it was every hour you got a new continue, I think. So, yeah. 12 words a minute. Okay, is that good? I don't know. Like I said, I think I can type better than that, but I guess not unusual words. But yeah, I don't have a lot else to say about it. This is Typing of the Dead. I think if you track down the PC version, it's probably... I don't know if it's the easiest version to actually play, because I don't know how it runs on modern Windows, but I think that's... I have played it on Windows. So yeah, but if you've got a Dreamcast, you've got a keyboard, you should probably pick this up as well. It is a bit expensive, but as we've established, there's other ways. But yeah, to finish up the usual stuff, have a look through the channel at some of the other videos. There's you know, it's not been entirely Dreamcast focused, but there's been a lot of Dreamcast stuff. I should really move on to the Saturn at some point or something, but I don't have it set up. Anyway, yeah, feel free to watch, subscribe, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. There is a podcast. We're going to record one next weekend, I assume. It's called the Pick Up Play Podcast. It's about us, what we've picked up, and then what we've played. Simple as that. Oh, to cancel a target, hit escape. Cool. Wish I'd read this. Wish I'd maybe done a tutorial. Oh well. Yeah, so if you want to listen to the podcast, go and search for MF Gamers on your podcast feed, or Pick Up Play, Google Pick Up Play Podcast. It might come up, I don't know. Eventually we will try and work out how to add it to Spotify to make it a bit easier. And what else? Yeah, there's twitch.tv/GokiBand, same as this channel, GOUKIBAND, and at pick_up_play on Instagram. There is a Twitter account as well if you need to get hold of me for whatever reason, but it doesn't get posted, or nothing really gets posted on there. But yeah, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'm sorry it wasn't that entertaining. It's just me loudly, randomly mashing buttons until words got out. It was genuinely monkey typewriter type behaviour, generally speaking. Also, I assume this is the 2-player with the 2 words underneath. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.